Hey there, I'm Ed Pedersen and I'm here today to talk to you about the new Gary Hall designed, approved, and endorsed Lexicon PCM42 mods. Previously, Lexicon PCM's 42s were modded sometime in the late 80s, early 90s to do 4.8 second delay. And there had always been information out there that you could do 20-second delay and reverse and some other options. And I tracked Gary down in Thailand, hey Gary, to see if we could facilitate this, and he thankfully agreed and is putting his imprint on these. Now, the only place you can get them is from me. And we also have British Audio in Nashville here, where I live. We'll install them, and they're experts at it. They work beautifully, and the British Audio guys are really great to work with. Ben and Shane, and it sounds fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a loop. I've got a loop running in my amp out there. I'm going to bring it up on the monitors. Right now, I'll start with the delay off. I'm not going to go into a lot of the stuff with PCM42s because a lot of you might know what they do, but they're amazing. You can hit the front end of them hard because they were clever enough to build in a limiter so you can get some really musical distortion and even fuzzy tones out of it. I'm hitting it at about -6 dB, which is just before clipping, so you can do crazy stuff. I will play with some of the waveform and depth and rate, pitch control things as well. But right now, what you're going to see is these new mods do 20-second delay, one shot, and reverse delay, which were never available before together. So there's a switch right here, as you'll see now as we switch cameras. The bottom is the 20-second delay. The middle is the one shot, and the top is reverse. And on the display, we decided to go with that. Whatever the display says, that's actually 1/4 of what the actual delay time is. Why? Because the one issue I have with PCM42s, and it's probably the only issue people have, is, you know, you really got to tap on the sucker to get it up to the higher rates. So rather than tap it for 5 minutes to get it to 20 seconds, you tap it to get it to almost 5,000 milliseconds, 5 seconds, and it's 4 times that. It makes it a lot more flexible. So I'm going to bring up the loop now. This is the loop unaffected. Loop in the background. There's no PCM42 in this yet. You're just going to hear the loop, and then I'll bring the PCM42 in. The output and feedback are at 0. This is just the loop. Okay, so now I've got the PCM42 set to roughly 8 seconds, because remember, the display is 1/4 of what it actually is. So now we'll bring it in. And there it is. Now we'll do 100%. Now we'll do 100% output delay. Back to 12 o'clock. So So you're going to hear the original signal and an 8-second delay. And now full delay. Now the reason I've got it at 100% delay now is I'm going to do one shot, which is you'll hear 8 seconds, because this is close to 8 seconds of reverse before it goes back to 8 seconds of regular delay. So you saw that it delayed, it reversed for 8 seconds and then went back to regular 8-second delay. So now we'll flip the switch up and that will be 100% reverse. And this is with no feedback. Let's play with a little depth and waveform. Little rate. Massage the time. The feedback will make it make the output level get dimed and do some wild and wonderful things. You'll notice that that even when it's in the red, the limiter is so awesome on this unit. It's very, very musical, and it sounds great. Back to regular delay, 8 seconds. So let's massage this up to 20 seconds so I can display the 20-second delay. Again, the reason this was smartly, I thought, by Gary, made to be quarter of the time that actually is, because that's the one thing about these units, you really have to hold them down to get them to higher delay times, but this works great. So now we'll go back to 0 output. You're hearing just the loop in the background. That's actually coming through some headphones from the amp in the other room. Okay, so that's as high as it gets, 4850 milliseconds, 4,850 milliseconds. So pretty close to 20 seconds. So we'll bring it in at about output mix noon, 50-50. Well, first let's go back to the loop. 50-50. Now this is 20 seconds. Now how about a one-shot 20-second reverse back to regular delay? %100% output. Back to regular delay once it cycles out of the reverse. Because it is 20 seconds. And there you go. So now we're going to do 20 seconds of reverse. Bring a little feedback in. Let's play with the depth, waveform, and rate. Let's mess with the time. Some more feedback. Back to 20 seconds of reverse. And let's go out with a little infinity. Back to the original loop. And that's it. We'll do some more videos later on and show you some other different styles and different sounds. But that's basically the new Gary Hall modded, designed, endorsed Lexicon PCM42 with 20-second delay, one shot, and reverse mode. You can get them from me. I'm on the gearpage.net as Shikawke, S-H-I-K-A-W-K-E-E, 9 letters. I'm also on eBay. They'll be up on eBay soon. And you can also write to me via my website. It's edpettersen.com. That's 2 T's, all E's in the last name, Ed, P-E-T-T-E-R-S-E-N.com. And we have about 6, there's only 2 of these out there in the world so far, mine and one in Holland. We have 2 more that are being installed right now, and we have 4 boards left from the first run, but we will be manufacturing more as demand presents itself. So thanks for watching, and I hope you got something out of that. I'll do some more videos as time goes by and try to make this as clear as possible, but it's the 20-second reverse and one shot delay mods for the Lexicon PCM42. Oh, and one last thing. You don't need to buy, if you don't already have a Lexicon PCM42, you don't need the 4.8-second modded ones, which are usually going for more on eBay. You want the cheapest working model possible, because we have to take out those 4.8-second mod boards to put in ours. So do not spend, $50 and $100 on one unless you have to. I don't know how, I keep track of eBay, but there's only like 3 or 4 at any one time. They're mostly in the $1,100, $1,200 range. I've seen non-4.8-second mod ones go for $522 for a beat-up one. Generally, they go for $700 to $800. Look for those. And if you're interested in this, get in touch. Thanks. See you next time.